So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being...
And the shots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rashford. Now Casado. Balde. Oh, that's well spotted. Mignon punts it upfield. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Casado. Balde. And it's Balde. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Thuram. Now it's Camavinga. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. He's being urged to shoot. He's on it. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
No goals as yet. De Jong. Balde. Pedri. Pedri! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, can he get onto this? Hops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Good ball, good take. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Casado. And it's Rashford. That has not gone well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Colomouani. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong. Araujo.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe. Kolomuani. And it's Tchouaméni. And Upamecano. And it's Conte. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Rashford. That is a great pick out. Face to face with the keeper. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the right. And it's De Jong. He can run onto that. De Jong is onto this. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to play it, and the shot! They've scored! France are back on level terms. Thuram at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France, decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Marc Casado really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Now, can they get it back? Nice physical challenge. Araujo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way, shot, surely! Big moment, massive goal! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Barcelona go into the lead. Casado. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's an excellent interception.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
France choosing to make the first change.
Il numero 14. Il numero 7.
There will be a throw-in. Conte.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Pedri. De Jong. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been won straight back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Now it's Thuram. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rashford. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Casado cuts out the pass. Balde. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha is flagged offside. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. De Jong.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, it's come to nothing. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Balde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good ball out wide. Rabiot. Can he get on the end of this? Rabiot is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's found a way through. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's certainly onside here. Now it's Pedri. This looks promising. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Araujo. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Dembele gets flagged offside. He's looking wide. Rafinha could try cutting inside here.
Might want to be careful there.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So, what can they come up with here? Spectacular save! And that's that. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We have already started here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Elise receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's De Jong.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Jamal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Nice control. Oh, look at the space here. Crossing. Saliba attempts a clearance. That is good alertness. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Eric Garcia. Takes aim and crosses. Saliba gets it away. Hernandez getting this one clear. Looking for the run. Christensen gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha looking to run onto it. Elise moves wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Upamecano cuts out the pass. No goals as yet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. And it's Balde. Rafinha. It's Pedri. Casado. And here's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Doué. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Doué. Can he get it through? Turan. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Picks out decent chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Elects to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! And that was very necessary.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's in! Lafine, he's got through. They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
A header! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. There's the start of the second half. Eric Garcia. Now it's Yamal. It's It's a promising position. Now it's Yamal. This looks promising. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Chouameni. And here's Yamal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Thuram. Dembele. Thuram. Tries to pass it through. Taken back almost at once. Olise. Balde gets rid without sophistication. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And here's Thuram. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cleared without complication. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well measured. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mignon is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 12, il numero 14. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And it's Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot with the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Rafinha. Chance here to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Chouameni. Dembele looking to get on the end of... Climbs up it, in for the pieces! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance! Should have equalised.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And he's only too happy to take that back. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, sweet feet. Another throw-in. Rafinha, pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. This ended up in no man's land. Christensen.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rabiot looking to play him in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He slings it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back in once more. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Rashford claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. The action has already started.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great ball and Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's Balde. And he's gone backward here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rabiot tries to pass it through, thinks about the shot. Played out to the left flank. Rabiot with the delivery. Big chance! Goal! France! First blood drawn. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ambitious ball here. Probing pass. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the through ball. Might be danger here. Real chance! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And
that could spell trouble. Is having a shot! De Jong. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Christensen clears.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hernandez clearly...
There's the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Conte. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chouameni. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Pedri. Can he get it through? Now it's Rashford. And it's chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Pedri. De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is expertly dealt with. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get rid. Chouameni, and claimed it back swiftly. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now that's well seen too. Balde. De Jong. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Casado. Pedri has created one goal already. That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri, and now the breakaway. De Jong. De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Balde. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Balde. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's not an especially good pass, that. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Araujo calmly anticipates. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. And Araujo. Koundé. And Jamal. Showing great feet there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni. And it's Kanté. Kanté looking to penetrate opposition lines.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. He's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 9.
France choosing to make the first change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Koundé, Yamal, he won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. That has been slung wide. Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Looking tidy in possession here. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Yamal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 6. Cambio di giocatori.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Casado. Tries to play it through. It's Rashford! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Olise. Can he get on the end of this? Zaire Emery. Olise. Now, can they get him away? And he's onside. Played in with purpose. That's a decent clearance. Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gavi. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. And he's away. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Araujo wins the duel this time. And that will be it.